number 5, it's the LG 27GL650FB. As traditionally, we're going to check out the best budget option in our list, and for budget gaming monitors, it's the LG 27GL650FB. This is one of the most impressive models out there, as it presents all the necessary features to make your gaming experience much more enjoyable. Thanks to its superb speed, tons of gaming dedicated features, pre-calibrated image, responsiveness, and so much more going on with it. Let's take a closer look at it. The LG 27GL650FB has the same aesthetics as the other ultra-gear monitors in LG's lineup. It uses minimal aesthetics with some interesting vibes going on with it. The LG 27GL650FB has a refined matte black finish on it that's pretty attractive overall. You'll also see that on top and the sides you'll notice no bezels, which makes the whole thing much more attractive. I should mention that the LG 27GL650FB stand is a bit larger than the rest out there, so you'll need a bit more desk space from it. The build quality of this monitor is amazing though. Despite being a budget device, LG hasn't compromised in this one. The stand that I mentioned allows plenty of adjustability, including height, pivot and tilt, but no swivel unfortunately. There's also the possibility of an aftermarket mount thanks to the 100x100 VESA mount holes on it. It has some good connectivity ports as well, including 2 HDMI 2.0 ports, a single DisplayPort 1.4, a 3.5mm headphone port and a pair of USB 3.0 ports to top it off. It's good overall, nothing to be complained about. The LG 27GL650FB is based around a 27-inch in-plane switching panel with a resolution of 1920x1080, which is decent for its size. The brightness peaks at 400 nits and the contrast is a static 1000:1. It doesn't have the features of its high-end brethren, but it is good enough for gaming with a 144Hz refresh rate and 5 millisecond native response time, making it rather speedy. The viewing experience is solid overall though, and its anti-glare coating does a great job. The color reproduction is at 98% of the sRGB color space with a solid accuracy of Delta E 2.3. With a bit of calibration, you can get better results in terms of color and accuracy though. But with its speed and G-Sync certification, you'll have a blast gaming with this one. At number 4, it's the Acer Nitro VG271. For those users that, like me, always want to get the most value for their money, I recommend the Acer Nitro VG271. This is an exceptional budget gaming monitor, providing every bit of features that you might expect from one, with just some small compromises that we'll talk about in a moment. Acer has done it again, and this one is well worth considering. Let's start talking about the design and build of the Acer Nitro VG271, which is pretty good overall, with some small flaws that can be a bit annoying. The first impression I got from this monitor was good, as it has a nice gamer-based design with a black body and red accents scattered over it. It isn't a low-quality device at all, but it has something that will annoy you since it could have been a lot better. It's a bit flimsy. The back has a glossy and matte finish, which is pretty good on the front. The bezels on top and sides are slim enough, with just a slightly thicker band on the bottom to finish it up. The design is something that can be overlooked without any problem since you're buying a budget device. However, the stand is not good enough, as it contributes just tilt adjustability. For that reason, I'd invest in a good VESA mount with the money you have saved from the purchase of this monitor. In terms of connectivity, it has 2 HDMI 2.0 ports, DisplayPort 1.2, a headphone jack, and it also has a pair of 2-watt speakers to get you going. Coming to its biggest selling point, the Acer Nitro VG271 is up there with the best in the market. It's based on a 27-inch in-plane switching panel that comes from AU Optronics. It has a full HD 1080p resolution, superb 144Hz refresh rates, and a super fast 3 millisecond gray-to-gray response time. Without forgetting, I should note that it gives HDR support as well, with a Display HDR 400 certification with a great color gamut, contrast and brightness. There's also the FreeSync feature that makes the whole process much smoother, and it also has the Visual Response Boost motion blur reduction feature that works perfectly. One of the best monitors for gamers. Number 3. AOC CQ27G1. The third entry in our list is a superb gaming monitor with immense build quality and a set of interesting features that'll impress even the most hardcore gamers. It's the AOC CQ27G1. It's a superb monitor for gaming, no doubt about it, and on top of that it also grants a pretty pleasing viewing experience that'll produce a great movie watching experience as well. In terms of design, the AOC CQ27G1 is a classic gaming device with its looks, shape and angles going on. It's not bad at all. To be honest, it might not be attractive for everyone, but a gamer wouldn't mind it at all. Moving on to the build quality, I have nothing but praise, as the company has done a perfect job at providing us a super sturdy device. I also liked that the stand had the same design vibe as the monitor itself and was super sturdy coming in as well. Speaking about the stand, the AOC CQ27G1 offers a lot of stability with it and has some other tricks up its sleeve, like its cable management hole that allows you to have a clean setup. In addition to that, the stand provides plenty of adjustability including height, swivel and tilt, plus you have the VESA mount possibility. There's a good selection of ports including 2 HDMI ports, DisplayPort and a 3.5mm headphone jack. The AOC CQ27G1 is based around a 27-inch vertical alignment panel that accommodates a great 1440p resolution. While this is a gaming monitor, this one provides some great colors with its true 8-bit color depth, super wide 122% sRGB color gamut reproduction and solid 3000:1 static contrast, which is just beautiful to look at. The brightness is not the best at 250 nits, but it's overall a solid monitor in terms of visuals. The 144Hz refresh rate and input lag of below 4 milliseconds translate to super smooth and fast gaming performance. It also has a 1 millisecond MPRT motion blur reduction technology, and the AMD FreeSync works wonders as well, so I don't think it lacks anything. Number 2. ViewSonic XG2402. The runner-up on this list is the ViewSonic XG2402, which is a superb pick for gamers as it delivers a lot of desirable qualities. It has a super low price and has proven itself as a great competitor for gamers. While ViewSonic is not a household name, this one here will grant you all the needed features for high-octane gaming, such as its ergonomic design, gaming-focused presets, and fast refresh rates that make this one a beautiful pick for a lot of people. The design and aesthetics of the ViewSonic XG2402 are pretty simple looking at it from the front side, however on the rear side you'll see the design tricks going on with it. It has some gamer vibes on the back with sharp angles, geometric shapes and a traditional game bright red colour. The gamer touches move on to the ergonomic stand as well. The sturdy base has the XG branding on it with a red and white colour. The bezels on this device are not the thinnest out there, but they work great for gaming as they keep the glare out, and the construction is just amazing overall. The ergonomic stand is my favourite part of this beast, as it can be adjusted to every angle to keep you performing at the highest level. I have to say that the connectivity options are not the best, but they will get you through for gaming purposes, and don't forget that this one is a budget monitor. The ports include 2 HDMI ports, a DisplayPort and 2 USB ports to wrap it up. I also like the buttons on the right side of the monitor for the OSD, which allows you to tweak the performance to your needs and access the preset modes for gaming. The ViewSonic XG2402 is based around a 24-inch twisted pneumatic panel that has a great full HD 920x1080p resolution, which is pretty sharp. The brightness of this panel is good as well at 350 nits, and the anti-glare coating is superb overall. The biggest selling point of this one though is the response times and amazing refresh rates. It has a refresh rate of 144Hz with an input lag of just 5 milliseconds. This is amazing, and when you put the AMD FreeSync into the question, it's just perfect overall. At number 1, it's the Asus VG248QG. On top of the list we have the absolute best budget gaming monitor in the market so far, the Asus VG248QG. This monitor is a true beast since it supports some excellent high-end features that'll impress even the most nitpicky users when it comes to gaming prowess. Let's take a closer look at it. The Asus VG248QG is designed especially for gamers with every single detail small or large. It's all black though and doesn't have red accents on it except the ring that connects the base and the stand. It has slim bezels that are equal on each side, and I have to say it looks pretty good. The back part has some slight angles on it that elevate the look even though you won't be looking at it. The stand I mentioned has a cable management hole to give you a super clean setup, and it's one of my favourite features. The adjustability of the stand is top notch as well with height, swivel, tilt and pivot. The connectivity ports are great as it includes a 3.5mm headphone jack, HDMI port, DisplayPort, DVI-D dual link and an audio in port to wrap it up. This one is based around a superb 24-inch Full HD 1080p monitor that's packed with superior features to make your gaming experience enjoyable. One of those features is the 165Hz overclockable refresh rate that's perfect, and it has a 0.5 millisecond Asus Extreme Low Motion Blur technology that smoothens up every content and provides a powerful gaming experience. With its other features such as its Asus Eye Care and NVIDIA G-Sync, this one takes the cake. Buying guide. Firstly, size and resolution. When buying a monitor, and not just a gaming one, you should check out its size and resolution to see if it's the right option for you. I put both of these factors together because they're codependent on one another due to pixel density. For example, Full HD 1080p is a great resolution, but on a 32-inch monitor it won't be enough and you'll start to see pixels. Then again, unless you opt for ultra-wide options, Monitors larger than 27 inches won't be as effective. Choose something that produces a good pixel density. Secondly, refresh rate. When it comes to gaming, the most important spec in any monitor is the refresh rate, and the higher it is, the better the performance. The refresh rate is measured by how many times the monitor refreshes the information in a single second, and it's measured in hertz. The larger this number, the better, but then again, you will need a great graphics card to support that. For gaming, I don't recommend going below 120 Hz, since it has become very affordable to do so. And thirdly, response times. The response time is another very important factor for gaming monitors. This specification will tell you how long a monitor will take to change individual pixels from black to white or from grey to another shade of grey. Longer response times can result in motion blur in gaming, which is always undesirable. 5 milliseconds response time is pretty good, and the lower you go here, the better the performance. Thanks for watching. I hope you liked the video. If you found it helpful, please remember to leave a like and subscribe to my channel to see more videos like this in the future. If you have any questions related to these products, you can leave a comment below and I'll get back to you as soon as I can.